Hello, it's Cindy again. Welcome back to my world. I don't know when my other video stopped recording. I looked up and voila, no recording. So I'm gonna have this as a second video. I don't know where it stopped. So hopefully it stopped while I was blow drying with my heat gun, trying to get this paint dried. And I was telling you that I was going to use some rubber stamps now and some ink, some permanent ink. And I have chosen to try and do this rubber stamp that it's got a lot of words on it. It says caring and friends and truly big. And then there's a bunch of little tiny print in there. I'm going to try and put some of that on here. So, let me open my ink pad, and I'm gonna, try not to get my fingers in it, but get it coated really good. This is showing a very up close picture. I'm not real good at making videos, guys. Not real good at it at all, but I'm just pressing it in. It doesn't look like it's covered real well, but we'll see. So I'm just stamping it on. You can't tell it's words at all. I'm not thrilled with it, but it is what it is. So now I'm putting the cover back on my ink there, and I'm wiping off my stamp, but it'll dry, it'll be fine. And set that aside, and let's see, I think I'm gonna try again with the black. It's the Stays On ink, and this time I'm gonna try my little heart stamp here. Just a little heart rubber stamp, and I'm gonna do the black again and see if we can get, yeah, there's some in there. I hit it pretty hard, so you can't really tell that they're hearts, but that's all right. I just want some more color in here, and like I said, I'm gonna end up cutting these apart, and probably I'll seal them with something, not sure yet what, and maybe use them as tiles on my tray table. I want it to be a true mixed media piece, so I'm trying to use as many different products as I can. So I've got paint, I've got ink. I'm going to do some more ink. I have brought out some like metallic inks. This one, Delicata brand, I don't know. It's supposed to be permanent. I don't know. We'll see. So this is a golden glitz, they call it. And I'm going to try, I've got a little flower rubber stamp here. And it's kind of nasty on the other side. And I'm going to try that and see. It's really not showing up, as you can see. I mean, it's not, I'm sure it's not showing up at all on camera because I can barely see it here in person. So that is not gonna work. I have another brand It's a silver metallic, and it's by Color Box. I guess it's upside down to you guys. Just in case you're interested. Let me see if I can get the lid off. I hope it's been opened. It hasn't been. Ugh, I hate that. I mean, it's probably good not to open everything up if you're not going to use it right away. It could dry out and stuff, but I am a nut when it comes to that. When I get new stuff, I don't care what it is. I usually open it all up, throw away the wrappers, because I don't like to take the time to stop in the middle of something and take a break, you know, to open that stuff up. So I was just trying to clean off that rubber stamp a little bit from the gold. I don't really expect this to work well. Yeah, it's not showing up. Well, it is a little bit on some colors. But, you know, like I said, I'm just going to cut this paper up, and you're not going to be able to tell that that's a flower shape, you know. Anyhow, so, all right. Now, do I have any other tricks up my sleeve? I don't think so. I do have sitting right here some some of you that know about crafting are probably gonna laugh. I have alcohol inks sitting here. I was gonna try and use them in another project, but I'm tempted to spray some. But I think that's probably not the best idea. Well, let me try a little squirt on the very edges here and see. Now I'm using a pink. I think it's pink. This is bubblegum pink. Dilutions ink spray. And there it is. I've got my camera way too close, but I don't know how to adjust that. So, I really don't think that's a great idea. So I'm gonna stop. What else? I didn't pull any more rubber stamps out. I think I'm just gonna leave it as it is. You know, I've got enough colors in there, and I think I am. I think I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna give it a quick, just a real quick dry here, and take it out of the book. Now what I'm trying to decide is, I think what Molly did was glued wood shapes, rectangles or squares or something to the back of the paper and then cut it out so that it was mounted on real thin wood pieces. And it sounds like that might be a good idea. I'm not sure right now where my little wood pieces are. They might not be anywhere near me. I used them for something probably a couple of weeks ago. I was trying something, but I think I put them back on the other side of the room from me here. So I will not be doing that on camera, I don't think, at least not right now. I am going to pull this page out and set it aside. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Can you see it? You can only see parts of it. Yeah, you can't see the best end. What I think is the best end. There's the purple and blue, and over here's pink, and here's the other end. And I think it looks pretty neat. What do you think? Let me know. Should I include it with the other clay tiles and make it different? I don't know. We'll see when I glue it on. I wish I had smaller. I have like, I think they're actually 2-inch. Yeah, they're 2-inch wood squares, real thin. And I tried cutting them. I wanted a rectangular shape or not a true square. And I don't have any strength, guys. I couldn't do it. So, anyhow, while I got you here, I'm going to pull out some other stuff. I should get my paper back so you can see better. Okay. Set that down. There it is. No, it's not. Okay, there it is. This is a heart that I made from a mold. I thought I had a product that I had seen being used in molds, and so I was gonna try that. I had 2 packages of what I thought were the same thing, and I don't have the box handy. It's upstairs. The other one, I'm not sure exactly where it is, but I do that upstairs because it's smelly and I'm afraid of the fumes. I have an exhaust fan up here near me, but I wanted to do it upstairs right next to the window and maybe even wear my mask, which I didn't do this time. Anyway, I just mix, it's a 2-part stuff, resin, I think. And you mix it together and you pour it into the molds. And this particular kind I used, they stayed clear. And they took 48 hours to dry, to cure. And this is what they come out like before I tried painting it. Let's see if you can see that. That is a woman's face with a peacock wrapped around it, and the feathers come down here, and there's feathers up towards the top. It's really cool. It's got a lot of texture to it. The back is nice and smooth, and it's clear. You can see through it. And I kind of liked that idea, but I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. Okay, now the heart I tried painting. I tried spraying alcohol ink on it. I tried some acrylic paint on it. And I know there's such a thing as glass paint out there. I don't have any, and I'm not going to run out and buy any. So here's another one I did. If I can get it in the shot here. It is a bird. There we go. A bird with some flowers on it. This I painted with waxes that I had. and it was okay. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. This one here is a little girl fairy type thing. I don't know if you can tell. I tried squirting them like that with alcohol ink sprays, and when it dried, it was pretty much gone. And it doesn't, you know, alcohol ink, it does not work well on non-porous, I guess, things. It didn't stay on very good. And so then I went to trying the different paints that I had. I have somewhere, I have all kinds of paints. Like I said, I've been buying stuff for years. And I have something called Dragon Glaze or something that I would like to try with these. But anyway, enough of those. Let me get those out of the way. And I do have, here's a little crown that I had a mold for. So I tried to get that. You can't see. I don't know. I'm not doing very good staying in the shot here. But this is a tile I made years ago. I used a rubber stamp and stamped it with black ink onto a piece of white clay. I'm not sure what brand. And then I decided to color it with, I'm pretty sure this was with Sharpie markers. And it has a coat of something on it to protect it. It's nice and shiny, and it's, you know, some things, if you don't use the right things on polymer clay, it will never dry. It will turn the clay sticky, and it will remain that way forever. So you have to be careful with using different glazes and sealers and things. And I'm very lucky to have watched, you know, I watched so many craft videos. For a long time, that was all I did. And now I'm watching them again. I'm watching, you know, like I said, Molly from Molly Young Artist on YouTube. Might be or polymer clay mosaic or something. I'm not sure. But you can see I have a link in, I think, my second video to her YouTube channel. If you can't find it and you really want to see more on how to do these things, she didn't do this, but she does polymer clay. She is a phenomenal artist with it. I've learned a lot from her. There's another polymer clay artist that I like to watch. Does some different things. Her name is Sherry, and her YouTube channel is Quirky Cat Crafts. And she does some different things. She doesn't post much lately, but and then there's people that don't do polymer clay that I watch, that I've been watching for years, or I stumbled across somewhere. But anyway, so this is an old tile I made, and I have some little ones here. Let's see if I can get them where they belong. Just little butterflies upside down, at least it is for me. I probably got all these upside down for you. But there's a little birdhouse, a butterfly, a frog. Then I had made these pieces here I made these out of opal clay. It's got flecks of color in it. It's got glitter in it. And these are called grout sticks. They go in between tiles when you have gaps and spaces you want to fill. I originally saw them made with, remember the gold foil I used on the tiles that I was making in probably my second or third video? Well, I did the same thing. Well, this is just, I rolled out the opal polymer clay, rolled it out on my pasta machine, and then I cut it into strips. And these will be used to fill in gaps somewhere. And I can cut it. I don't know how well these are going to cut because I wasn't baking my clay properly back when I made these. They're not very flexible. So I don't know how well they're going to cut. But I'm certainly going to try it. Here's some more tiles. Let me try. I think that's what you're seeing. I think they're right for you now. But this is the same idea. I stamped it with a rubber stamp in black ink. Then I let that dry and I colored them with, I'm pretty sure all this is just regular Sharpie markers. And then I put a seal on most of them. And that was that. I haven't used them in anything yet. But I've got a whole pile of them. I'll just show you a couple more. And then I think I will let you go. I don't really have anything different to show you. These were rubber stamps that, well, that was just a regular rubber stamp. But some of these I cut up. It was a big rubber stamp, like this size. And some of them I would just cut parts, you know, cut it up and use parts of it, you know, to make it smaller parts, you know. So there's some more. Now I do have one example here of another technique that I learned years ago that I'm going to hold this one in my hand. This one was white clay that I used something, a blade or something, probably a butter knife or something like that, to put these grooves in it that you can see are like a gold color. I put grooves in it, then I baked it. And when it came out of the oven from baking, I used acrylic paint on these. The pink colors are acrylic paint. And then the gold that you see is probably a Jelly Roll pen that was gold. And I could get down in those grooves with that pen and fill in the grooves so they were gold. I do not like this technique. I am not good with paint. But the woman that I learned to do it from, it was a painter mainly. Her name was Sarah from My Serenity Crafts. And she loved to paint. She was a very good painter. She did like whimsical stuff. I don't know if you know those, you could get wood cutouts of things. And she would, you know, a wood cutout of a gingerbread man. And she'd paint it and she could shade it and everything. She was very good at it. I tried. I sucked. But anyway. So, I'm going to probably put a few of these in. I'm going to dig out the rest of them. I have a whole stash full of ones that I have done in the past. So I'll pull them out and mix some of them in on my tray table when I decide to put it together, which I'm getting anxious to do. So, we'll see. Anyhow, I do not know how long I've been recording. This is going to be obviously a two-part video. You'll see the first part, and then I'll publish this one as a second video. I don't know how to connect them or edit or anything, so what I record is what you see, and that's that. What else? I went to the doctor today. I'll just tell you that real quick if anybody's here that is here to hear about health-related things. I was in the emergency room a few nights ago. Nothing terrible happened. I was okay. Probably a bad case of food poisoning. But nonetheless, they ran some tests, and I heard that my kidneys are not doing that great. Now, they've been worse, he said, and they've been better. So I have an appointment next week with my kidney doctor, and I'll have some blood tests done just before that appointment, and I think she'll be able to give me more details on it. But that is a concern. But I did get out today. I went to the doctor, and I used to be a big resale shopper. It was one of my favorite pastimes. I had a good friend, Jan, who is no longer with me. That was one of our favorite things to do. We'd, get together, go hit all the resale shops in Ann Arbor, and have lunch, and then come home and show each other everything we got. And I usually would turn around 2 or 3 months later, and in the donate bin, a lot of this stuff went, because I don't have room for all that. Anyhow, so Marvin took me to a resale shop that was right near the doctor's office. I haven't been in a long time, and I thought it would be good for me to get out and walk some. Of course, I had to use my walker, but I could sit. It's a walker that has a seat on it, and I could sit whenever I needed to. And we got the section I wanted to see was in the very back of the store, of course, but I got through it, and I got a pretty good workout, but and I didn't buy much. We spent $2 on what did I buy? I bought doilies. But anyway, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up now. And I thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate all of you. I love your comments. I didn't intend for this channel to become a craft tutorial. I thought I would talk to you about things related to my heart. My health. My heart too. And I thought maybe I thought I would be encouraged myself. I thought I could get encouragement from you, and I do, especially on my Facebook page, Cindy's World, which I will try to have a link to, if I remember, below this video in the comments. But turns out that I'm doing more of a tutorial type thing than I had intended, and I like it. And I think I have a few people out there that like it too. So I'm going to keep doing it as long as I think I'm having fun, and that maybe somebody else is enjoying it. And someday I'm going to reopen my Etsy store and restock it with things that I'm making now. And hopefully I can pay for my little hobby here. And we'll see. But again, thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I love your comments. Comment, subscribe, share. Follow me on Cindy's World. Share that. Comment. I would like to get as many followers as I can. There's things on Facebook that I think I'm not able to do right now. I don't have enough followers for, but I'm not sure. I'm not even sure what, what things. I see other people putting up like reels and stuff, just real short. Not a tutorial. There's no talking. There's music playing. And they just show you what they're doing. And I think I would really like to do that. But I don't think I can right now. I don't know how right now. I've got too much other stuff that I'm trying to learn to do with these videos. I got to learn how to compress them. I got to learn how to edit them. I got to learn how to upload them much faster. Overnight. I mean, they're almost 24 hours long for me to get them uploaded, which is terrible. And I don't know how to edit them. So, you see me turning on the camera, turning off the camera. Thank goodness I can keep my mouth under control and no bad words slip out. So, especially when I don't have music going. Anyway, I keep telling you I'm going to let you go, and I really am. Thanks for hanging out. And if I can figure out how to shut this off and end it, I will.